welcome to another part of our course. I want to say congratulations for coming this far, and let's continue. So we have a couple of things that we need to achieve on the mobile app. We have a lot of things actually. But let's go ahead and create the easy one. So here we have the profile part, okay? So we need to set up the profile, yeah. And so let's do the profile, then I think we'll do notification much later. So let's do these and do this one. Okay, so let's go to where we have the profile. So let's just focus on profile here. Where do we have profile? This is profile. Now let's set up these logout part before anything else. So when the user clicks on logout, we want to add an action that is going to bring a bottom sheet, okay? And we want to select the bottom sheet called logout, the component called logout. Now this is what we want to do. We want a situation whereby, let's go to the component called logout. Let's open the widget tree. Let's come here and we want to right click on this and wrap it in a column. All right, when you click like this, you should be able to see it. Now this is it inside a column. We want it to be at the bottom of the column, so we do like this so that it will have a similar flow with these. Okay, so that's exactly how it's going to be. And here we will go ahead and set up some things. So first of all, let's come over here to our rich text, and instead of this name, we want to get the authenticated user display name. So that's the display name of the user. And then for this one, the logout button, this is where we are going to go ahead and click to add an action, and we will go to backend database, Firebase authentication logout. So Firebase helps us to create an account, authenticate our user. It also helps us to log out. When the user clicks on this one, we have to add an action. So the action we're going to be adding here is going to be called bottom sheet dismiss. All right, so when you click on this, it dismisses the bottom sheet. Beautiful, right? Okay, so we're done with this one now. So if you must see, this is how it looks like. Let's go ahead and okay, now before we test it all, let's go ahead and then just work on this particular image. So here, this image is going to be the authenticated user, this photo URL. Then let's get an image to just use as a placeholder there. So this is going to be our placeholder where we just paste this. So that means if the user has not updated an image, this is what we're going to see. And then here it says hello Pristia. Then here we just need to do click here and then say combine text, and then type here hello space, then we click here and then click here as well and come to authenticated user display name, confirm. And then for this one, this is going to be, we have to come here to our Firestore, go to users and create another field called location. No, let's just say address. So here it's going to be a string and we're going to check it. Now, so what we're going to do here now is let's come here now and click on authenticated user and say where is it address, and then let's click here. Okay, well, these we have to click here first. No, let's return it please. Let's go back to here and okay, we have our text here. Let's click on the column and make it this way so that we can click on this and make, oh, this is still not working like that. Why? Okay, if we have issues, we will come back and fix it. Let's leave it at that point. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do before we finish up with the profile part, not like profile, this is just like the view of the profile. Later on we will try to see how we can get this up with. So let's click on these first of all and let's add an action to these. This is going to take us to notification. So when the user clicks on it, takes the person to notification. So personal information, we don't have a page for this, but we will create it eventually. All right, so we have a logout, language, our dark mode, all of this. So now let's go ahead and see what to do here. Okay, now we've set this one already up. We want to do image. Now there is no part in our application where the user can, you know, edit their profile details. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to go ahead and say, what do we do really? Okay, let's do it such that when the user clicks on this, they can update some details about themselves. So let's come here and say, let's click here and create a new component. It's going to be a bottom sheet, obviously. I'm waiting for this to load up. While I'm waiting for this to load up, let me go ahead and just run a new session, right? So I'm gonna run a new session, right? A new debug session, so that we can always test our application as we keep building. All right, so this is coming up, and yeah, we wanted to use this. So I'm clicking this. So this is going to be update profile, okay? Now it's gonna have these details. Let's say update profile. I'm just using a template here, profile. Okay, update profile, and then I'll just say kindly fill the fields below and upload your profile picture to update your profile. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, we've done that. So let me come here to the widget tree, and I need to give some more space. Let's make these 600, and I have to come over here and change it to like 600 so that we can see everything. Okay, like that. And so we upload these. Okay, so let me see. So upload image. Okay, so I don't know where to keep these things actually. So I'm just going to duplicate this and delete this and delete this. And inside this, I'm going to put a text field. Yeah, so we're just gonna put a text field. So this is gonna be a text field. Let me go set up the text field. The text field input decoration properties, I'm gonna make it outline. All right, and then on the labels, I'm just gonna say here a full name. Okay, all right, that's about it. Full name. It doesn't need so much of this. We just make this 12, and I'm just gonna duplicate this. All right, so this is not going to have. I'm just gonna take this off. Yep. And then here, just take this off as well. Click to take this padding on the left away. And this one is not going to be called full name. This is going to be called address. And what else do we need from the user? Address. Let's see. What do we need? Let me click this and make it like this. So what else do we need? Let me give a padding of 12 here. We need a full name, address. Let's see what else is here. Full name, address, then the image. Well, yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, so we have that information. We can do something else. We can click here and maybe just do one more extra thing. Let's just call it gender, all right? Gender. Oh, no, it's not gonna be a text field. We want to do a drop down. So a drop down. So a drop down is gonna be what we're using here, and I click that and make it a left alignment, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and click on this, give it a max width. I'm looking for this, give it a max width. It doesn't allow me to give it a max width. I have to click on this first before giving it a max width, otherwise it crashes. So like this, now it has a max width, so I need to remove this padding from this one so that they can all be uniformly positioned and placed. Okay, so I'm doing that here too. Okay, perfect. So here is gender. Let me rename it gender. Okay, so this is address, and this is full name. Okay, and let's come over here and add the genders. So here I'll just say male, female, then here is prefer not to say. Okay, all right, so here we have all of this, and the next thing we need to do is, okay, yeah, this is scrollable, so this is how it looks like. Pretty much it. Let me see, it's let me see, we should have like a real mobile view here. So this is it like this. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. So you click on this, it pops up like this, and so this is it. What we need to do is, let's remove the padding here and remove the padding here, and let's right click on this and wrap widget in a column, and we're going to say anything that is inside it should be placed at the bottom like this. So you click on it, it shows you this, and then the next thing we need to do is remove this image. So remove these again, remove all of this, and remove all of this. So here I'm just going to click here and add a circle image. All right, that's a circle image there, and it's going to, now this is what is going to happen. So when the user clicks on this button, we're going to add an action. We want to use it to upload an image here. We're going to add an action. I believe you've not learned this yet, or maybe you've learned it somewhere else or before now. So I want to, upload an image into Firestore. So we click on this and say, we're going to say upload image. You see here, upload or save media. It says what type, we say Firebase. What's the upload type? Firebase. It's gonna ask us, do you want to, what else do we have here? Show snack bar. Yes, I need it to show snack bar when it is completed. Okay, now when this is done, we want it to show here. So we will go ahead and say, click on this, go to widget state, and you will see uploaded file URL. This is the recently uploaded image. Okay, but just like we have been doing it, we need to have a placeholder. So I'm going to copy this image address and then paste it here as a default variable value. Okay, so that way we have it here. Now the next thing that I need to do is, I think that's about it. Let's come over here to this place, and I'm gonna reduce this to 550. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's see. Can I not make this scrollable? Yeah, I don't want to make it scrollable. So yeah, it's just gonna be like this. Okay, cool. So now on this one, I want the buttons to expand and fill the entire space. So I'm going to click here. And I'm going to say maximum width. Okay, then the same thing with this. Click this first to say expand like this. That's make it flexible. And then click this and say fill everywhere. So that way we have this. Now, what does save changes mean? Now we will have to go ahead and add an action here. It's not going to be navigate back, so delete that. Add an action. So the action here is going to be a backend database, Firestore, update document, and we will want to update the user, the authenticated user reference. That means the user that has just that is currently signed in, we want to update their details. So we'll go ahead and click here, and then say email. On the email side, we don't want to change email. We're just clicking to add the field actually. So here we need to start with the display name. So display name is not going to be from a specific value, it's going to be from variable. So we'll click on this and say widget state full name. So the next one is going to be the address. So we click here and then we say from variable, and we will click on widget state and say address. Perfect. Then the next one is going to be gender. We don't have a field called gender in our user, so we would just have to create one now. Gender is going to be a string and check. So now we come over here and click back on this, and now we will see the field called gender. And if you click here and go from variable, you click here, you will be able to see the text field, the drop down field called gender. So whatever is being selected will be stored here as gender, as the value. Okay, so now we want it such that after it has saved these changes, we want it to do two things. One, we're going to add an action that says it's going to be a snack bar, just something that shows as a notification below the screen. It will say profile updated successfully. All right, and then we will go ahead and let's make these black, yes, and then let's make it yellow. So let's come over here, let's go to component area and then look for that yellow color. So this is the yellow color, so copy this and then we will come over here and paste it. Okay, so we're gonna make these 2000 milliseconds, which is 2 seconds. All right, and then that's it. So after that, we want it to do some other thing. We want it to close the bottom sheet. So I'm gonna say bottom sheet dismiss. Okay, so when you click on this, it saves every single thing. All right, and then it also dismisses the bottom sheet. Now let me show you something. Let's go to my profile. Let's go to profile and then let's just preview it. Now this had loaded up, but okay, we're going to continue it actually. So here it is. Now this is just previewing, so things are not coming from the database. So I think we need to do one more thing. When the user clicks on this, we want to be able to bring up a bottom sheet. What we just created now. It has to show the bottom sheet. Click to select component called update profile. Yeah, that's what I wanted to put. So if I go ahead and reload this one more time, you will see what we have just created. So if I click on this and say, you know, update profile, so it shows up like this. You see, it shows up like this. But I don't like the fact that it's so close to the bottom of the screen. So I'm going to come here to update profile, click on widget tree, click on this and just make it a bit longer. So it was, let's just leave it at 600, what it was before. Okay, so I can just quickly reload it. And when I reload that, I'm going to see it here. So I'm gonna click here. If I click this now, that's much better now. So you can type in something here and then when you click on save changes, it closes it and it tells you profile updated successfully. All right. Now this is not from the database, so nothing is being stored. It was just showing you the UI. Okay. All right. Now, now that we're done with that, we need to go ahead and we're gonna stop here. This is definitely working. We're gonna stop here. Then we will test all of these in the next part of the video. All right, guys. See you soon.